friends. Welcome in, welcome back. Welcome if y'all are new. I'm gonna let y'all come into the chat for a minute. I know it is super late and it is Sunday night going into Monday. Um, and I know people be sleepy deepins, and I should be sleepy deepins, but I am not. So I'm gonna let you guys come in for a second here. And then I am going to get started on the energy check-in reading, guys. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, my love. AJ, how are you? Well, it's really A. Johnson. Miss Johnson, how are you? I'm sorry, Miss Johnson. Jamie, hello, my love. How are you? Lonnie, hello. Welcome in, you guys. We are gonna be grooving this evening. I absolutely love it. Peter, hello. Oh my goodness. Jesse, hello. Johanna, hello. Wait. Nisha. I'm gonna call you Nisha because, girl, I think I fucked that up. Nisha, hello. Welcome in, Jamie. Listen, I am loving the vibes. Like, honestly, I said we're just gonna keep it a little red light district. It is just gonna be, we're just here for a little energy check-in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing nothing too serious. So I said, let's just go ahead and keep the red light. Let's go ahead and keep the red light. You feel me? Exactly. Little TLC vibes. Giselle, welcome in. Lonnie, I'm so glad that you could be here. Okay. It absolutely was. The full moon was absolutely kicking my booty. Kicking it. All right, you guys, let's get into this. I hope that y'all are doing well. I hope that y'all had a great weekend. I hope that your week was good. All of the things, my friends. I swear to God, right here in the middle of my forehead. Right here. That third eye. I know y'all see it. It just, the motherfucker be protruding. I swear to God, the motherfucker be protruding. All right, so where are the vibes at? Angel spirits and guides, thank you for bringing us together. We are vibing in this energy check-in reading for my friends, what they need to know, what they need to be aware of at this time. I want you guys to make sure that you smash those like buttons. We are going to tap into this energy, you guys. Leave a little emoji, chat it up in the chat, you guys. And we're going to see what messages want to come through here from Spirit for the collective. Those that are joining us, those that are here live, and those that are catching us on the playback. Best friend, honeymoon energy, deception. Oh. Bottom of the deck is freedom, followed by burning desire, and stay optimistic about your love life. Now, let me tell you. Would you be my best friend? I want you around all the time. I want you around me all the time. Would you be my best friend? Whoa. Who is this person? Right? Who is this person? I'm over here Talking about red light district, bitch, the goddamn pink cards, can't fucking stand. Friendship is vital to your romance. Okay, so let me tell you something. That's why I'm like, who is this person? Who is this individual that you're connecting to? Because this feels like you and this person could potentially be best friends, right? And I say that in the way of being friends with somebody before you become lovers, right? Or bonding with somebody before you become lovers, physical lovers, right? Sexually, intimately, touchy feelies, any of the bases, right? Well, maybe yeah, any of the bases. I'm gonna just say it like that. Like it just feels like you and this person are like y'all cool with each other. Like, does that make sense? Like you get each other, you understand each other, y'all can hang out with each other type of deal. It's like it's would you be my best friend? And then you have honeymoon and deception, and I almost feel like here it's like going somewhere, taking a trip, travel. The mask is coming off. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, but this mask is coming off. All will be revealed. All will be revealed here. That's exact. It's like that's exactly what I'm getting. All will be revealed. Oh my God. Okay. Can I ask y'all a question here? Has there been somebody in your life that you've recently connected to? Because I feel like some of you have recently connected with this person or connected with someone here. Uh, it feels like this is someone that is like an opposites attract type of a deal, and this opposites attract could be in a multitude of ways. I don't want you guys just to think, introvert, extrovert type deal. This could be race, religion, culture, where you live, how you grew up, hobbies, things like that. But not necessarily the physical things that you guys do. There's something different as it relates to this opposites attract because the best friend energy is coming in as the two of you sharing a life together, right? Very interested in similar things, but also able to kind of go off and do your own thing. This person's able to go off and do their own thing, but you have things that you have in common with each other. There seems like there's travel, there seems like there's again going on a trip, spending time with one another. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. The two of you may actually be spending time with each other during the holidays, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all of the things, right? It's like there's time being spent with one another, but what you don't see is all getting ready to be revealed here. But there's hesitation, right? It's like you're almost hesitant. Like I'm hesitant, you know, about fully absorbing myself and encapsulating myself within this person, within this energy. And you don't need to feel like that because it's like this person is your best friend. Like this person is going to be somebody that you vibe with, that you connect with. This is somebody that you can spend time with, right? And it feels like you've kind of met your match. Like you've met somebody that you're equally yoked to, and it's like, okay, I can see myself being friends with this person, right? But then at the same time, you also see yourself doing the nasty with this person, type shit. You know what I mean? And it's like if you can see yourself bonding with this person, growing with this person, being just friends with this person, at the same time, you're flipping the script and seeing yourself intimate with this individual. That's probably who this is. There is hesitation, right? I'm wanting to kind of feel out this energy. I'm wanting to kind of see, are there red flags? And I don't want to say, because no relationship is perfect, but this person isn't exhibiting the things that you're trying to see, right? You're not actually seeing what you think you're seeing, right? Do not allow red flags that don't exist to pop up. Red light. Do not allow red flags that do not exist to pop up, right? Because I am feeling like there is a very soulful, twin flamey, sacred connection type of deal that's happening here. It's all in divine timing. That was the last card that came out. Everything happens in divine time. It's like I'm taking it all off and I'm showing you exactly who I am, what I want. There's going to be some sort of third party interference for someone here. And I feel like there's a decision that's being made because they're telling me there's somebody else, right? They're telling me there's somebody else, there's another energy, there's another person that's going to be disappointed, right? And they're going to be disappointed because of what they're not receiving. And what they're not receiving is you, Capricorn. And I feel like they're not receiving your energy because you've met somebody new. This feels like a new relationship. It feels like a new connection. I'm just going to kind of say it in that way. Like it feels new. Like it doesn't feel, and if it's not new, it feels just like you've known each other before, right? You've known each other before. You spent time with each other maybe in the past, but it gives Six of Cups energy, gives Lovers energy, Two of Cups energy. But there's definitely hesitation here on somebody's part, right? I don't want to be taken down by, dear God, the red flags in a situation. I don't want to be taken down by the red flags in a situation, but it's like they don't even exist. Like, and of course, like I said, nobody is perfect, no relationship is perfect, but the things that you've dealt with in your past are not showing up here in this energy. It is the complete opposite. It's almost like exactly what you've manifested here for yourself. We have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands that's coming. Dear goodness gracious. I can't even have him in here. I swear to God, Eros be pissing me the fuck off. He be pissing me off. He pissed me off. You got the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands, okay? This is a message. This is a messenger, right? There's information, knowledge. Stop it now. You see what I'm saying? This is the fucking bullshit I gotta deal with. Hold on. You do it again, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah, go outside because I'm not playing with you. Anyway, I do not have time for these fucking motherfuckers at goddamn midnight 30 acting motherfucking crazy. What's wrong with them? Anyway, there's a message that's coming in. Okay. You see how you say there's a message that's coming in, and it's a decision that's being made here. Two of Pentacles, right? We have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, excuse me. There is a decision. And it's a motherfucker that's answering their call. King of Cups. King of Cups. There is a motherfucker that's answering their call, and it's a King of Cups. Dear God. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's emotion. It's full of emotion, right? It's full of feelings. And it's like somebody's ready to shoot their shot. Why are these cards so freaking slippery? Somebody's ready to shoot their shot. They've been watching you. Maybe this person's been watching you. And that's it, it's like that's another thing. It's like this other person has been watching you, but I feel like it's over for them because a lot of you have multiple people. You gotta, oh shit. I feel like somebody's timing is off, right? It's like there's a timing that is like perfectly right, and then there's a timing that is just off, right? And this timing that is off is coming from a motherfucker, from an individual that is a day late and a dollar short. Yeah. Wow. The World card and the Ace of Wands. The World card and the Ace of Wands. Wow. You've got somebody who is just super excited. Like there's this excitement, there's this joy, there's this passion to start a new beginning, right? There's this feeling of kind of completing a particular phase or a particular cycle in their life that they're now ready for something new. There could be movement or travel that's involved here as well. And I do get that again with the honeymoon card, right? The Page of Wands card, but there feels like there's somebody that's had their eye on you. They're shooting their shot, right? This is somebody that has ran away from their emotions here in the past as well. And it's very internal, it's very mental, just playing it back over and over and over again, not really speaking, just I'm keeping it all to myself. I'm processing it, excuse me, in a more logical way, even though it's not a logical thing, right? So at the end of the day, there's a breaking free from that. And there's power in actually creating something new with this. This is somebody that's hopeful. This is somebody that is very adventurous, right? This is somebody that looks forward to the future. They want more here. We have the Ten of Swords. Hmm. Feeling ridiculed, feeling like just time and time again, everything I do is wrong. I can never, be myself, or I'm chastised for being myself. There is no more of that, right? I'm done with that cycle. I'm done with that phase, which is why the timing is so perfect for this connection, for this relationship, right? And it's like paying attention to the red flags, but the red flags that I'm trying to find aren't there because there is openness, there is honesty, there is truth. And it's like I'm ready to complete this cycle after I've gone through the woes, the disappointments, the struggles. Like, tell us about this truth here with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands. Tell us about this truth here. The Two of Cups. Seven of Cups. I feel like somebody is realizing, when they make a choice towards love and they move to the beat of their own drum, they are going to go through a loss here, right? And that's kind of where this relationship is kind of taking form, because there's going to be the loss of something with this new connection, and we have to understand kind of like how that works. When you make a choice and decision towards a new timeline, right? Your old timeline ends. And a lot of the times there can be jobs, there can be people, there can be places that you live, apartments, homes, all different types of things that are different, right? That are no longer relevant in this new phase of your life. And this is a choice or a decision that's being made here, right? Somebody is kind of taking the chance to shoot their shot, kind of making the choice to come out of a particular phase in their life where they may be struggling or dealing with difficulty. But they're realizing that it's a choice that they're called to. You feel called to this energy. You feel called towards this situation. And it's almost like I've had to deal with this in order to get up into this point. King of Wands, bottom of the deck, yeah. King of Cups and the High Priestess. This is a very awakened divine masculine or masculine energy here that's making this choice or decision. Where is this way? I mean, somebody could be hiding that they also have like multiple options, choices, and that could be you here, Capricorn, that has the multiple options and choices, and you're finally breaking free by making a choice here, by choosing someone, picking someone, so to speak. Oh, wow. The King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. This is a masculine energy who feels alone. Right? It's like I have everything but the love of my life, right? The Nine of Cups is like a single energy, kind of enjoying your own life, the fruits of your labor. The Nine of Pentacles would also be single energy as well, but you have the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, somebody who's willing to provide, somebody who knows what they want, their truth. There's a lot of indecision here, and I'm feeling like this indecision or this pause around something could be because of the recent loss of a relationship, the recent loss of a particular connection, kind of completing other physical cycles here in their life that they've had to deal with in the recent past. But it's a single masculine energy. Yeah, I do feel like this person could have recently broken up or broken away here from someone. Mm. This person knows that they've been fighting what's going to make them truly and incredibly happy, right? But they've also been, mm, I feel like this person is no longer worried or concerned about the past with the Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like they are thinking about the future and they're thinking about protecting this relationship, protecting this connection. It feels very dreamlike to them. There's a protection over it as well. Three of Pentacles. You and this person they're saying could blend very well together, work well together. Maybe you two do work with each other, but I doubt it. I feel like this is more of a organic type of relationship or situation, but I do feel like the two of you have a lot in common and the two of you can create life together, if that makes sense. Okay. Tell us about the Ace of Wands here in the world. Mm, the Hangman. Wow, this is somebody that's learning and new. Like this life, this timeline that they're in, they're very excited to share and explore this. It's spiritual in nature. It does feel like it has a lot to do with healing and processing, meditation, yoga. You have Justice, Libran energy. Wow, and the Four of Swords, Libran energy. Maybe this person is a Libra or has Libra somewhere in their chart, but there's definitely this energy of being in balance and being in flow. I do feel like this person is definitely in flow with where they should be. I feel like this person is definitely deep in meditation and contemplation. I feel like this is a very spiritually guided individual. This is somebody who has tapped into their spirituality for sure. Right? And I feel like this is a truth that's coming out. It's very refreshing. It's very new. This person is a sharpshooter as it comes to expressing that, right? They're not one to hold their tongue, right? They definitely are one to process before they speak, but they will not hold their tongue. This person is willing to speak exactly how they feel and how they think. The Page of Cups and the High Priestess, yeah, and the Sun, I feel like you're sensing and picking up on this person, right? I feel like this is somebody that's in your energy field. This is somebody that's in your energy space. And it's because of the type of connection that this is. So the two of you will be telepathically communicating with each other. The two of you will be, you know, on the same level as it relates to spirituality, understanding, being able to share those things with each other. Like all of that will be there with this person, right? It's like there's going to be a lot of secrets and depth and understanding here. It's like you have the sun and the moon. All I'm going to say about that is there are two people who are very reflective, right? And they can see each other. Wow. Wow. That world card, that Five of Pentacles, this is the end of struggle. This is the end of difficulty, is all I'm going to say. This is the end of a particular phase in your life where you are no longer struggling or dealing with this type of energy, right? There's no more of that. Yeah, the Fool. Taking a leap of faith, taking a chance. Like I mean, I don't really know what else to say. It's like a conscious completion of a cycle. Like you're quite literally jumping timelines, you're changing timelines, where you're at, where you're living, where you're going. And there's no stopping it, really. I mean, the only thing stopping it is lack of action, right? And lack of trust, lack of faith, lack of belief. But this is energy that the collective has been manifesting and it is available. And I do feel that there are masculines and feminines that are going through these phases and cycles. And the world and the Five of Pentacles with the Fool is a clear ending, right? Of struggle, of difficulty, of ill health, right? Those things are over, and a new phase of life can start for you. A new new jump starting here, right, is happening if you wanted to, right? A lot of people ask for these things, and it's like it goes to that phrase, if they wanted to, they would they? Because most people that I met want to do a lot of shit and they don't do nothing about it. So are people really, if they wanted to, they would, or is it they're doing it because it's easy, convenient, and is aligned with what they're in right this very fucking second, right? Because a lot of people are not doing shit because, well, if they wanted to, they would. No, they want something that is easy, convenient, and just get it done. Like let's be fucking for real, right? Why do we think so many people have midlife crises? Because they wanted to and they didn't. That's why. Right? So no, if they wanted to, I don't really think they would. To be honest with you, if they wanted to, they would sit there and think about it, overthink about it, and then overthink about it some more. That's what they would do, like most people. Okay? You can't stop this energy. The only thing that's going to stop it is lack of action. Right? Ace of Pentacles. The energy is quite literally available to the collective. The Ace of Pentacles with the Two of fucking Pentacles. You know what that's telling us? What is it telling us? That you're going in back and forth with the Four of Swords. You're going back and forth in your mind about a decision, about a choice. Make it. Make it. All you got to do is drop one of the Pentacles and you're left with what? The Ace. You drop one of the Pentacles, you're left with what? The Ace. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of fucking Pentacles. So what we can see here is either we have a masculine or a feminine that's doing this. If it's the masculine that's doing this, they're thinking about the feminine heavily, right? How am I going to come forward? How am I going to make this happen? How, blah, 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 blah. Really, it's just a choice of decision that needs to be made. Drop that other motherfucking coin, Buki. But dropping that other coin entails all of these other things, right? That's why I say if they wanted to, they would. Is that really true? Is that really true? No, it's really not. Because if they wanted to, first thing they're going to do is sit there, overthink about it, and not do a damn thing. So let's be honest. Like everybody else, that's what we all do. The very small percentage of times where that phrase reigns true. Very small percentage. Okay. So don't let people have you caught up in your head thinking about shit, because then be the same people who do not go after any motherfucking goal in their life, but will sit there and talk about it every time y'all have a conversation. And it's like, Buki, I don't have time for you. Shit. So let me tell you something. Feminine, if this is about you and a goal or a dream of yours, you got to take the action. That's really what it is. Okay. Like, not gonna sugarcoat, not gonna hold back, not gonna hide it. It's about action. And it's action towards the appropriate things that are going to put us in alignment. Yo, what the fuck is classic Sherlock talking about? Some bullshit. Like, what are you even saying? Shut up. Home, healing, new love, and wedding. Like I fucking said. Home, healing, new love, and wedding. If you had all the answers given to you, there would be no need for students, teachers, tests, school. Think deep on it. That is the most surface level fucking comment I've ever heard in my life. Dear God. It's not advice. It's common sense. I don't understand. Like, it's common sense. The same reason people are raised by fucking parents and need mental health help. Like, let's be fucking for real. Like, come on now. Oh my God, dear Lord Jesus. Home, healing, new love, wedding. Okay. There is a healing that is happening, right? Our wounds, our past, our memories, a lot of these things are connected to our home life. A lot of these things are connected to our past, right? And a lot of the times it's hard to overcome these things. It's hard to overcome childhood issues. It's hard to overcome parental problems. It's hard to overcome these things, right? You have to really want it, right? And sometimes even when you really want it, people are still so afraid because a lot of the times people and listen, I talk to a lot of people, okay? As a nurse, I talk to a lot of people about shit that I do not give a fuck about. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. People get in the hospital and they start talking about stuff because they really ain't got nobody to talk to. When you are a nurse, you learn how lonely the population actually motherfucking is. Okay, when you're a nurse and you sit there and talk to patients, you learn how miserable people really motherfucking are. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you something right motherfucking now. So many people so many people, right, want to do, but physically cannot do because the only thing that they have left are the people that they have to let go of. And that scares the shit out of them. Why? Because you have people who have come up to this point in their life and have never been alone, have always had somebody by their side, in their house, in their face, doing this, they can't fathom letting go of the last fucking thing that they got. Let's be for real. Let's be honest here, right? It is hard for people to heal away from stuff when for so long they've clung to the very thing they needed to let go of. They've clung to the very thing that has suppressed who they truly are and has stifled and hindered them from speaking their truth and living authentically, right? Why do you think people live in these small ass podunk fucking towns and only one person will get out? Two people. It's hard, right? When you are deep into something, deep into a particular life, if you are seeing something like this for the first time, oh baby, no, you ain't never gonna let go. You ain't never gonna let go. And that's what happens. It's like people see things that are meant to be tower moments for them, and they can't. They can't let it tower. They can't let it fall, right? But then it is repetitive. It happens over and over and over again. So yes, there are a lot of things as it relates to our comfort, as it relates to our feelings of safety, our feelings of belonging, shelter. God damn, why do you think so many women stay in abusive relationships? Why do you think so many women stay in relationships that are going nowhere? Because a lot of these bitches ain't got no motherfucking money. They ain't got no financial stability on their own. No. Okay? They ain't got no money. Okay? Can't leave if you ain't got no money. Okay? This is why people tell women you have got to have your own shit, bitch. I don't care if it's $100 a week, $100 every 2 weeks. Boo, you better put something away because if something happens, what are you gonna do besides sitting there looking like Boo Boo the fool? Sit there and look like Boo Boo the damn fool. That's exactly what ends up happening. So what I mean when I tell y'all there is healing to be done and not everybody can get out of their situation, it's because not everybody can get out of their situation. No matter how bad they want to heal, no matter how much they want it, no matter this, no matter that. Because we are in a particular phase in our life right now where if you are able to, baby, do it. Do it. Do it. If you feel called and compelled to it, do it. If you are able to do it, do it. If you're on this channel, you're not one of those people that are going to question and second guess. Oh, is this what I should? No, 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 no. You've already been on this journey, right? We're not bringing in the people who are newly awakened. That's not what this is, right? Because those people would run away from a message like this because they would feel like I was talking bad about them. But I'm not talking bad about you. I'm talking to you. And a lot of people, they go their entire lives without people actually talking to them, right? I'm not talking down about you, baby. I'm telling you about your motherfucking self. And you don't like it, right? You don't like it. It's okay. I didn't like it either. Shit's hard to hear, right? It's hard to hear that you going for everything that's easy and you ain't going for a fuck ass thing that you actually want. It's hard to hear that, right? It's hard to hear somebody tell you, well, it sounds like you're just doing what is comfortable and you ain't doing a fuck ass thing about your goals, your dreams for real. The shit that sounds like it actually makes you fucking happy. Do you know how hard that is to hear? Does somebody tell you that you ain't doing shit about what you actually want in your life? It's hard to hear that. Okay. And we ain't for the motherfuckers who are here for the first time. Okay. First, freshly awakening. We're not here for that. Okay. Because those people would run away. And I don't want people to run away. Y'all not running away. Okay. But what I can say is you are attracting an individual who is going to do the same thing. So if you are at a phase and a place in your life where you are ready to surrender and let go, the energy is available. Why? Because the collective is manifested. The energy is now here. So that means I have to go through the steps. Does that mean I need to be vulnerable? Yeah, probably. Does that mean you have to say yes to shit that you usually say no to? Yeah, probably. Does that mean you have to fully unmask and show yourself the way this person is going to show themselves to you? Yeah, probably. Do you want to do any of those things? Probably not. Is it going to lead to a long-term, forever, probably sacred type of a union? It is. Why? Because that is the age and the time that we're in right now. The energy is available. It ain't got shit to do with you and your boo, them and their boo, and them and their boo. This has everything to do with a collective awakening experience here, okay? So when I say, if you want it, you better go for it, I mean it. I literally mean it. And it's going to challenge your sense of comfort, right? And this is how it's tight, but it's right. Okay. It's going to challenge your sense of comfort, safety, belonging. That's going to be a big one for a lot of motherfuckers. Belonging. A lot of people want to belong so bad to something that they don't belong in. And it's just like you're willing to give up your entire existence to belong to that. Oh, dear God. Like, and that's why I say stuff like that. It's like, dear God, like like, come on now. It's like, that's what you like. If that's what you want to settle yourself and suppress yourself to because it makes you feel good about making other people feel good who you don't actually care about, then by God, go for it. Okay. But to be honest with you, that shit's for the birds. To belong to a group of people who really don't want to see you do good because they couldn't fathom seeing themselves doing good, goodbye. Right? I don't want to be a part of none of that. Not a single thing. You want to hang around and keep family members in your life who quite literally do not want you to leave because they do not want to see you doing anything outside of what has been done for years. Why are you going to go do that? Why would you do that? Why would you move there? Why are you going to leave your family? Y'all act like plane, trains, and automobiles do not fucking exist. Like, I literally hate when people try to keep people from leaving or going other places and moving. It's like, what, you ain't got a motherfucking car? You talk all this shit. You got all this money. You ain't got money for a plane ticket to come see somebody? You ain't got money for a bus ticket? It's $40. Yeah, you might be on the bus for 20 hours. It's $40. You ain't got money for a trip. Leave. That's why I always tell people leave. The people who really care about you will come and see you. If you really care about those people, you will go and see them. Y'all will travel to Mexico. You'll travel to Miami looking a hot ass motherfucking mess with that stomach hanging out of your fucking shirt. But you will not travel to go see the people that you care about. You'd rather keep people suppressed and in a place that they don't want to be because you don't want to see them do good. But you will take your fat to Mexico and look a hot ass mother. mess, but you won't come and travel to see your people. Oh, it's tight, but it's right. Exactly why I tell people, go do your thing. Leave. Go explore. Why? Because you letting friends and family members who literally will go and travel and look a bum mess the whole time, but can't get in the car and drive 2 hours to another state that you want to move to come and see you. Them people don't care nothing about you. That's why. They don't care nothing about you and what you got going on. And it makes them mad to see you doing good. It makes them mad to see you actually living out your dreams. It makes them mad to see you doing something that they wanted to do years ago that they never had the gullies and the balls to do. That's why. It ain't got shit to do with you not being around the family. It got everything to do with them same people had the dream and the thought that maybe I should go and do this for myself, and they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to do that. Okay? That goes for your friends. That goes for coworkers. Coworkers hate to see you go and get another job or go and do something that's better for you. Tell a motherfucker that you cutting your hours because you don't need to work so much anymore. Oh, now all of a sudden people in your motherfucking pockets. How you gonna pay your bills? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? How about you mind your motherfucking business, bitch? Like, if you had something that was going on, you wouldn't be worried about how I'm paying my bills. It's always the people who cannot go and do the shit that they want to do, that want to question everything else that everybody else is doing. Do not let a coworker, do not let a boss, do not let a family member, do not let a friend, do not let nothing keep you from going after and saying yes to the things that you have been saying no to. Saying yes to the things that your soul is feeling called to, but your brain is trying to tell you no. You got motherfuckers in your ear trying to say, don't do that, or trying to make you feel bad about doing something. If you have to make me feel bad about doing something, you need to go work on yourself, right? If you need to make me feel bad because I want to leave and get another job, I love my job, by the way. I'm just using that as an example. Or if you want to cut your hours because you have other income, or if you want to move to another state, or maybe you're thinking about traveling for a little bit. Like, if people are making you feel bad for doing those things, it's because those people are unhappy in their lives and unsatisfied. Because people who are happy in their lives and are satisfied in what they do, all they're ever going to do is encourage you. Why do you think so many people don't do shit? Because they're actually surrounded by people who literally could care less about them and they don't even realize it. They're blind, they're delusional, right? They think because they go out and get drinks and then y'all all come together and do Friendsgiving and Thanksgiving every motherfucking year for the past 15 years, they care about you. Them are the same people that are questioning every time you make a move. Them people don't care nothing about you. They don't care nothing about you, because people who are questioning you and not just encouraging, there's a difference between healthy asking a question about kind of like what you doing, or tell me more about that, da 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 da. But when people are interrogating you and questioning you and then questioning your judgment about making those decisions, baby, leave. Go away. Go somewhere else. Okay? We're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. You know what I mean? That's exactly why I have a very small circle. Exactly why. Because I will tell people about themselves. Baby, you're not about to sit here and question me and act like I'm not about to look you up and down and question your entire existence. That's not about to happen. You're not about to be worried about what I'm doing and think that I'm not about to be all up in your business and about to tear your ass apart and make you answer every fucking question that I got about what the hell you think you're doing. That shuts them up every single time. Every single time. They want to question you. Well, why would you want to do that? And why would you want to continue to do something that clearly makes you miserable, but you never want to leave because it seems like you like complaining? Why would you continue to stay here? What's that mean? Oh, okay. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Shut up. Let these people know. This is the time and place that we're in, right? Because a lot of these relationships, and this is all on reading, Because a lot of these relationships are only being formed because people are actually saying no and yes to the things that they are being called to. Your divine timing and divine, like a lot of people want to be like, where is my person? My person's not coming. Baby, you can't even say no to the shit that spirit is trying to throw in your face and be like, okay, let me see if she can handle this. Nope, bitch took it again. Took the bait again. You don't even know when to say no to stuff. And you damn sure never know when to say yes and to trust anything. So how is you ever going to run into your soulmate if you are consistently living in fear? And taking the bait every time you're not supposed to take the bait because you ain't actually learned shit. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, you can't be wondering where your soulmate is and not wondering what you're doing that's not working, right? Maybe you are every time spirit is trying to see if you're on the right track and not willing to accept breadcrumbs, you take the breadcrumbs because you're so damn desperate. I thought you said you wasn't desperate, ho. Motherfucking eater. Like, damn. Like, girl, relax. That was not the one. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta relax. Like, you gotta know when to say no. You gotta know when to say yes, right? We can't be walking around asking where our soulmate is if we can't even do these basic tasks, right? Remember, I say this all the time. These are the types of connections that are high level. If you are looking for a low level, surface level relationship, you could have that. And y'all already know you could have that. But you don't want that because it's going to give you a headache. You don't want that. We don't want a headache. Why would I get in a relationship with a headache? Knowing I'm not going to be happy. So that's why we have longer wait times in our rides, right? Right? The good rides always have longer wait times. Always. Why do you think you can ride It's a Small World over and over and over and over? And there's never a wait time for It's a Small World. Never. You just go right in. Like, every single time. Think about it that way. Why do you think you see so many people getting married over and over and over and over and over again? Because they're getting on It's a Small World. Baby, don't nobody want to ride that. I'm not getting on that, okay? Put me on that and I'm going to go crazy, right? You end up in a divorce every time we get on It's a Small World. Get me out of there, okay? I want to go on something good, right? You're going to see 120 minutes, 180 minutes, 200 minutes wait time. You're like, I don't know about that. People get in line, they get out of line, they walk up to the line, they're questioning the line, they're looking at the watch, they're looking at the fucking sky like the sky's got answers. Like, no, bitch, it say 220 minutes now. You've been standing there looking, and then they leave, right? And then somehow the 220-minute line ends up being a 100-minute line because so many people ended up getting out of line because they were impatient. But you waited. You waited. And then when you waited, you realize, damn, there's snack carts. They got TVs. They got little interactive things that are going on. Damn, there's another snack cart. They got the whole 9 yards here, right? It don't even feel like it's a wait. Blink. 2 or 1. Damn, it's us. 2. Come on. Like, that's how the shit works, right? That's how the shit works. The motherfuckers who are always desperate to get through shit, they don't never wait in the lines that are 100+ minutes. Never. They want to just get through, and they'll redo the most dumbest shit in the park the whole time. The whole time. Just to do, right? But the motherfuckers who really enjoy their experience, the ones who are not running through the park the entire time, they're the ones that are patient. They're the ones that wait. Not running. What am I rushing for? Because at the end of the day, you always are passing by and standing in line getting your $15 to $25 chicken nugget and french fry meal with the same motherfuckers who have been running through the park all day. They're behind you at the dinner line. They're behind you. and they look tired as all get out. Damn shame. They don't look like they enjoyed a lick of fucking time that they were there because they've been running the whole fucking time. Not doing shit, just running from ride to ride. Backpacks, visors, sunscreen, sneakers, cargo khakis. Like, it's a whole thing. And you're like, they look tore the fuck up. And then they look at y'all and they're like, hey, we saw y'all earlier. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You giggle and you turn around and you're just like, dear God. Like, if that's how you want to live your life, my boy, live your life like that, my boy. But I'm trying to live my life with patience, with kindness, right? With faith. Because, like I said, the 220-minute line ended up going by in probably 100 minutes. And really, in the 100 minutes, that other couple, the only thing they did was one other ride and then came over to the fast pass. So, did they really do extra stuff? Because during that entire time, you didn't have to run. You were patient. You enjoyed your experience. There was food carts. There was interactive activities. You talked to people in the line. You made a couple of new friends that you're going to meet up with tomorrow. So would you rather run through the park at full speed, or would you take a chance on getting in line for a really, really cool 220-minute ride that ends up actually only being 100 minutes, and you actually meet people and have a whole ass experience this entire time? And then right behind you at dinner time is the same family that couldn't wait 220 minutes for a ride, but could wait 115 minutes for another ride. Like, it's like, make it make sense. A ride that you didn't even want to go on. Make it make sense. You know what you want. You've been patient. You've been waiting. You know what it looks like. You know what it feels like. You've been manifesting it, right? You can smell it. You can taste it, right? You're excited. You've met people up until this point. You have knowledge. You have wisdom. You have gained so much. You're going to hop out of line right when you're coming up next if you're not careful. If you're not careful, I'm telling you, if you're not careful and you continue to lack faith and trust in yourself and in the universe and in what's coming in, you are going to get out of line right before you're up next, and you're going to be pissed the fuck off because you're going to have to wait another 220 minutes if you don't. So many times we want. We look. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I've been manifesting. I've been asking, please, God, please, universe, please, dear God, where's my man? Please, dear God, where's my woman? Please, dear God, I just want to be in love. Please, 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 please. And as soon as it shows the fuck up, you chicken out and get out of line. Don't seem like you wanted that back to me. What you scared of now? You've been pleasing this whole time. You've been asking. You've been begging. You've been manifesting. You've been doing all the things. And as soon as it show up, you chicken out. You get scared. Why? Because you have to be vulnerable. Why? Because you actually have to face yourself. Why? Because this person is actually your mirror. Why? Is it because all the things that we've been talking about are actually facing you now? Right? It's easy to let the cards do the reading and to pretend that shit is all hunky dory. Right? It's easy, right, to want a person that is a specific way. It's actually very difficult to accept them when they show up. Why? Because you have to accept yourself. Is it a lot? Do you feel like this person is too much? Do you feel like you too much? You doing too much? What you scared of? Is it surprising that you've met somebody that's like you, somebody that has got talents, that's got skills, that's got abilities, that's not only spiritual but is also grounded in the physical? is very similar to you as it relates to your maybe hobbies, as it relates to maybe your job, as it relates to the things that interest you, right? Like, what is it? Because it's like you've asked for it, it shows up, but then you doubt it. You wanna pinpoint every little motherfucking thing. It's like you wanna pinpoint every motherfucking thing on somebody that you are supposed to take a chance with, but don't wanna pinpoint nothing on Boo Boo the fool who's trying to use you for everything you worth. That don't make no sense. And see, that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people will, well, I don't like this and I don't like that about the person that literally is the perfect match for them. But then the person who they think is the perfect match for them, who is literally not, they don't see none of the red flags. It's like, girl, how you don't see none of them red flags with this man? Well, he's, and I've been with him, and be like, you're a loser. If that's how you're gonna be, you're a loser. Like, I'm gonna be like, I don't even care anymore. Like, why? Why are you doing that? Like, people honestly, literally do not believe that there are other people out there. Like, you don't have to keep recycling the same lame ass dude because that makes you a lame. How you gonna call somebody a he's just a lame, or she's just this and she's just that and he's just this? You're the one messing with them. Be for real. You that too, okay? You a part of that club. Okay? Don't be messing with somebody and then they do something and you turn around and call them a lame, a loser, they this, they that. You were the one messing with them. Be for real, okay? You need to take a little bit of accountability here, okay? Trust me, I've had to learn that the hard way. It's like, girl, how are you? Please go look at yourself in the mirror. That is the most humbling thing. You ever want to humble yourself? Go look in the mirror and tell yourself, I was messing with and fill in the blanks with whatever it is you are going to be like, wow. What was wrong with me? Yeah. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? And I think just sometimes you need to look at literally look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I was quite literally messing with a man who did not da 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 and left me high and dry and then lied about it. And I accepted that. And then that man texted me back 4.5 months later and I let him back into my life. You looking at yourself like you look crazy as hell. You sound crazy as hell. Yeah, don't do that. That's just an example that didn't happen to me though. That's just an example. I'm just saying because I've had to look at myself in the mirror plenty of times and tell myself some shit, and it's like it helps because it humbles you. It's like it don't feel so good when you're looking at yourself saying some dumbass shit like, "This is the person I was with." Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Let me take some accountability because why was I allowing that? Oh, because of blah, 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 blah. But if you don't do that, I'm telling you, you have a strong potential for missing out on somebody who is a perfect match. This person is new. And I've been saying that, right? This ain't somebody from the past. This is somebody new, right? New beginning. Feels like the honeymoon phase. You guys are able to talk to each other. This feels like, oh, I feel like I've known you my whole life type shit. So like y'all can talk, chit chat, all this stuff, but it's like you feel like you've known them your whole life. You're very open, like it's very positive. But don't then take that because this is where that deception, this is where that pay attention to the red flags come in. Don't then take the goodness and turn it into a negative because you concerned. Again, the moment you get concerned about a positive being a red flag, go on ahead and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how you dealt with some BS for however long with Boo Boo the fool. And you over here questioning a positive red flag on somebody when you missed a whole bunch of fucking red flags on somebody else and continued to accept it. Let's not question their green flag and try to make it color it red because you need something to be wrong with them. Don't take this person's green flags and try to color them red. So I'm telling you, the moment you try to do that, look at yourself in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. Mm-hmm. Remember, this is a compiling of all of the things that we've been talking about for a while, right? This person is going to be like opposites attract. There's going to be some opposites there. Don't go out looking for somebody that is quite literally the complete opposite of you. This opposite will probably be noticeable, but it's not going to take the cake for the entire relationship. It'll just be a noticeable difference, right? In whatever. Okay? Because the two of you are going to be very similar to each other, right? Remember, you can't remember like this, like that's where bitches be getting mixed up. It's like, oh, opposites attract. No, girl, I don't mean somebody who is quite literally the polar opposite of you. Y'all have nothing in common, and this person is trying to beat you up. That's not what I mean. No. Like, dear God, like, get it together. What I'm talking about is race, religion, culture, maybe how the two of you grew up, right? Basic stuff like that. Maybe financial status, basic stuff like that. Okay. It'll be noticeable, but it's not going to be an issue, if that makes sense. Okay. Because opposites attract. This is also a soul connection. So you're going to feel it on the soul level, meaning maybe, like I said, you feel like you've known each other before. Maybe the two of you just can look at each other's eyes and there's this spark, there's this pull, there's this passion, but it feels very spiritual, very soulful, not just sexual. This is somebody that's new. The two of you are going to talk about how there is a sense of overcoming issues as it relates to belonging, comfort, safety, and shelter. Okay, there's a lot of healing that's around that. The two of you are going to bond over that. Okay, the two of you feel bonded together, best friends, lovers, right? This is somebody that could potentially have air in their chart, be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We are in Mercury retrograde. We are in the age of Aquarius. We do have the Atlas energy that is affecting us as well. So there's just a lot of truth and a lot of air energy. So this person could have air in their chart, or they could especially be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, especially Libra though. There's just honesty, openness, truth that's coming in. This person wants to build something with you, create something with you. But the biggest part of this is the awakening of this individual. They may have recently awoken, and I mean recently, like maybe within the past year. I'll give it a year. I'll say within the past year, this person has gone through a very rapid awakening. And I say rapid because mainly this is on the masculine side of the collective. Um, Going through rapid awakenings, rapid changes, rapid energies. Okay. Remember, females can have masculine energy as well, um, as their dominant energy, right? And when I say masculine, feminine, I'm just meaning the dominant energy in that moment for that particular person. But this is dominant masculine energy, dominant awakenings, very, very quick. Um, what's going to compel this person to make the decision towards you just as you towards them is the energy of openness, right? Because of this person's openness and willingness and newness and vitality and childlike energy in this awakening process, they have a lot more kind of risk readiness. And if you are open to this individual or show them that you're open enough, more than likely that'll change the trajectory of the entire connection. Because this person does have masculine energy as the forefront, so they will take the lead here in the situation. But it could just be about kind of giving them that green light, right? To just like go for it. So this could be a small conversation, communication that's happening, but it is about giving someone the green light to go ahead. So whatever the feminine energy is doing, female feminine energy is doing as it relates to spiritual communication, telepathic energy, healing, openness, and feeling open, it is kind of catapulting the masculine to do the same. Um, but obviously that's going to transpire very differently. Wow, this shit crazy. What the fuck? What the hell? A new dawn. The worst part is now behind you. Positive new experiences are on the horizon. And then we have protection. You and your loved ones and possessions are safe and protected by heaven. I'm just going to say that means this is a new timeline. This is a new phase. This is a new shift, a new dawn. You are protected during this shift. You are protected during this time. You don't have to worry about that. But you do have to take the action that spirit's asking you for. It's not just, and like, that's where a lot of people in the spiritual community who watch tarot but don't really do much else besides watch the damn tarot cards, they don't do nothing in their personal life to actually help themselves along. They just think watching tarot is enough. um those people, mm, they think that watching tarot is enough. Like, they think that, oh, the energy's available, that means my soulmate will come into me. No, Barbara, that's not what that means. That's not what that means. Like, it does not mean you can just, oh, send me the energy. Like, that's not how it happens. Like, yeah, the energy is available, but you got to kind of get up off your fat booty and do something about it. Like, do you really think somebody's gonna just come and find you in your house? Like, do you really think somebody's just gonna come and find you in the grocery store down aisle 7? No. Especially if you're not actually open to the love and you're blocking it off until the person that you had somebody draw for you shows up in front of your freaking face in the exact way the tarot cards say. Some of you, the love of your life is waiting for you to go back up to them and say something. And you won't do it because you think the love of your life is supposed to drop down from the freaking sky. Like, I can't. That's all I'm saying though. There is a new dawn, there's a new energy. It's available, my loves. It is available. And you are protected, you are safe, you are guided. But that doesn't mean you don't have to move, right? You're protected by heaven for the moves that you're making towards this new dawn. Your family, your possessions, your loved ones. You're safe. But you have to actually move your freaking feet, right? This person wants to hear you talk. This person wants to hear you respond. They want you to be open. Pay attention to the signs, the repetitious signs, the inner guidance. It's yielding valuable information for you, Capricorn. With that being said, I'm going to leave this message here. It is 1:32 in the morning. So I'm going to leave this here, you guys. Your girl, I need to get a little bit of sleep so I can get up in the morning, because I need to go to the gym and get my life together because I got 1 day off, 2 days on, and then 3 days off. So I need to get my black butt to sleep. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much for joining in. Those of you that responded and replied in the chat after I stopped looking, I love you guys. I thank you so much. I hope that y'all enjoyed this impromptu reading. I thought that it was pretty fire, but y'all already know what the dealio is. Smash your like buttons, leave your comments down below. Know that I love you, I appreciate you, and you never ever have to show up, but y'all did and y'all do, and that means more to me than you could ever know. So I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, a good start to your week, and I'll see you guys in the morning.